Hi everyone, this is Katie, and today we are going to be taking a look at two of my sketchbooks. This first one is designed by a YouTuber named Sarah Renee Clark. It is a dotted journal planner, and I'm going to use it as an art journal. I follow this artist named Jane Madej on Instagram, and she has filled up numerous dotted journals as an art journal, just merging kind of journaling your day and adding some illustrations. So that's my goal with this journal here. So I started it out using Tombow markers, and this is the first page. I just doodled some of my supplies, and then we have my Christmas tree up, and so I just drew some of my specific ornaments. And then I've been really into Taylor Swift lately, so we listened to some Taylor Swift while we put up the Christmas tree. And so here you can see I just doodled my porch. I cleaned it out, cleaned it up a little bit. This was Thanksgiving, so I drew some Thanksgiving stuff. This is my dog Otis. So I just felt like drawing him, so I drew him in various poses and then described him a couple places. Hyper, cuddly, crazy. He's definitely crazy. This was my daughter's birthday, so I drew a portrait of her, and I am not satisfied with my portraits yet, but I am practicing, and I decided that it was time to stop being scared of adding people into my sketchbook, because I will never get better if I don't try. So definitely better than I did like a year ago, but I still want to make some improvements. But anyways, I drew her and just some things about her. This is when I decided to see how the page would handle some watercolor, and it does alright. It buckles a little bit, but not too bad. So this was my daughter's birthday party. She had some friends over, and she had these balloons and this cake, and they made Christmas ornaments. This is the page I made for my cat. I decided, since I made a page for my dog, my cat needed a page. So this is Simba. And Simba is very food obsessed. He's quite large, and I have put him on a diet and haven't seen much improvement yet, but hopefully. So we're at December 5th. I got up this day and it was a very beautiful sunset. So I knew that I wanted to paint it. So I put it in here. And my daughter had her Christmas program at school this day. She had this white fancy dress that she wanted to wear, but she wanted to add some red ribbon and some candy cane ribbon to make it more Christmassy. So that's what we did. And this is her concert with all the kids up on the stage. And it was a very cute concert. And that was the last thing I put in here. So I'm definitely liking this as a sketchbook. Alright, this one is the Talons Art Creation sketchbook. I believe I showed some of this in my last sketchbook tour. So I'll try to get to that spot. I think it was right here. Maybe not, but we'll just start from here today. This is where I pick my daughter up from school. This is more of at her school. This is my daughter's face. Like I said, I'm not super happy with how my faces look yet. While I am improving, I still would like them to be better. Just more views at my daughter's school. We went out to eat, so I drew this picture of my drink. This one is a painting I saw on YouTube, a tutorial, and I just decided to replicate it using my markers. More of the parking lot at my daughter's school. This tree is across from my daughter's school. And then this is at my son's school across the street. Another painting that I saw and wanted to try and recreate with markers. I used the Neocolor to wax pastels on top of the markers in this one, just to make things look a little more blended. I believe I did that on these clouds too. This was the day I noticed the flags were half-staff, so I looked it up, and it was in honor of U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein, who died at 90 years old, so I just decided to put that in my book. This is looking at my front door from my living room. And that background noise was my animals running down the stairs. This is a cross from my daughter's school. And then here's my mom's living room. And more of the parking lot at the school. Okay, this is my living room with my dog on the couch. I believe I was watching Ugly Betty that day. And here is my son's school. And then in our town we have a roller skate rink still. So my kids love to go there, so I was drawing this while they were skating. And then this was my son's choir concert. Now this is how they had the stage set up, so I drew that. This is the post office in my town. And then this is a building that burnt down in October of this year. It was abandoned, old, condemned basically building, but it caught fire and burned to the ground, and there's nothing left now. So I decided to put it in my sketchbook as a memorial. And then this is, my son was able to get a small part in the school play. He was playing an animatronic, and they let him dress up as Freddy Fazbear. And he was super excited about that. So this is him at that play. This one is the night I saw the Taylor Swift Eras concert in the movie theater, which was really cool. I got to sit in the third row and no one was in front of me. There was people behind me, but no one in front of me, so it almost felt like I was there by myself, except for the really loud middle schoolers in the back corner. But that's okay. And like I said, I'm still working on people drawing skills, but yeah, I was happy to put this in my sketchbook. This is my husband sitting on the couch, and my daughter with my guitar pretending to be Taylor Swift. This one is the tree in my front yard as the leaves were falling. I believe it snowed shortly after this. There's no snow now though, so I'm totally okay with that. Anyway, that's my tree. And here I was watching The Voice, and so I decided to draw Reba because I love Reba, and I always have loved Reba ever since the 5th grade. So even in my high school yearbook, my caption underneath my picture says, "The next Reba." So this is my daughter on the couch downstairs watching her iPad. And this day was the day I was stuck at the dentist. It's actually 2 days. One day was my kids were getting a teeth cleaning, and the next day I had to come back because one of them had a cavity, so she needed a filling, so that day was longer. So this is the dentist office. And then we went out to eat, and I drew my 2 sons. More parking lot at my daughter's school, and this day I really liked the clouds in the sky. They just looked nice and a little bit like water, like waves on a lake or something, so I decided to draw them. This is my Christmas tree and my fireplace decorated for Christmas with a little Christmas town on top that my daughter made me put up. I wasn't going to put it up, but 7-year-olds can be quite persuasive. Actually, she just started putting it up when I wasn't looking. And here is my daughter's concert, and I'm really not happy with the faces that I drew here, but I got the general idea, and it's all just practice, so I will get better, but I got the idea out there and the memory in my sketchbook. So that's it for these today. I'm hoping to keep working on this one and eventually get it finished cover to cover, because I am not good at finishing sketchbooks, but I want to be. So yeah, those are my sketchbooks for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see everyone next time.